Hey, what's up guys? Max Wang here. Today I'm doing a sneaker review. What I got right here is the hyped up Air Jordan 11, the Jubilee. I think the Jubilee means the anniversary of the 25th years of the Air Jordan 11s. So that's quite a long time. See, this is the box, semi-gray and black, gray Jumpman logo on here. Very simplistic style. Some of the Jordans, it came out with a fancy box. It has all kind of cool graphics on it, and this one is kind of the opposite of that. Personally, I do like the fancy box. Why? Because I'm a fancy man. I mean, we're pretending we're opening it up for the first time. Actually, I have already put it on my feet and tried it up a little bit. I'm not sure how you guys got your Air Jordan 11 Jubilee from. Me, I can get it from the Nike website. Cannot get it through the Nike apps. It was sold out instantly, like every other hot release. So I have to go to the auction site, the StockX, which paid quite a lot over the retail price, which I'm definitely not proud of. But it is what it is. All the people that are using the bot, that cup the shoes, I wish I have a bot, but I don't. This is what it looks like. I mean, to me, I think it's pretty similar like all the other Air 11 Jordans. You see right here. Now, the Air Jordan 11 has a long history. I don't consider myself a sneaker collector. I only buy whatever I think that looks pretty. And Air Jordan 11, when I first look at it, and there's nothing really caught my eyes. I mean, all the Air Jordan 11 can have this simplistic style. It doesn't have a lot of different fancy colorway. It's probably just like one or two different color on the shoes. Over the years, I heard a lot of people, talk about like Air Jordan 11s. Everybody kept on saying like, hey, this is one of the greatest basketball shoe that's ever made. So I never had an Air Jordan 11, so I just really wanted to check it out. See what's the hype's about. And I was initially trying to get last year's Air Jordan 11, the black and red version. They call it bread. But that shoe's already, the price had went up so high. It was like easily more than $300 for my size. I saw that, I was like, you know what? Might as well just, try to get a new pair this year. And of course I couldn't get one on the retail price. So what I did is I went down StockX and put my auction. This shoe was retailing for $220, and I feel like the maximum I can probably eat is probably $250. So that's what I put the auction price for. And of course, when the shoes was just released, it was way higher than that. People are paying $260, $280, and I had no interest to outbid them because I feel like that's way overpriced. Maybe they can resell it for an even higher price, but I'm only buying for my personal use, so there's no reason for me to try to compete with those people. So I just set my price at $250, and later on I actually lost interest quite a bit. I forgot to take my auction price down. So one day I just got a message saying, hey, your order is shipped. I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll take it. I can't return it anymore. When I got the shoe, when I opened it up, it looks pretty legit. It looks like live up with its hype. On the midsection of the shoe, it has the famous iconic patent leather, really shiny, beautiful black patent leather. The rest of the area I think is just mesh. It has a white midsole, and in the bottom it has milky transparent outsole. In the bottom you can see a Jumpman logo in the bottom, and inside you can see a Jumpman logo as well, and beneath it's a letter 23. You also have a letter 23 in the back and a metal Jumpman logo. That looks pretty cool actually. Some of the early version they have a stitched Jumpman logo on there. This metal part definitely give like an extra touch. And in the middle section they have this Jordan logo on this pattern, on this leather. That looks pretty good. I'm not sure what it says on there. On both sides of the tie you can also see they have this kind of like a metal letter attached onto it. That looks like a Z. Can't really tell what other letter says. This looks like an L. At first I thought this means like Jordan, but this is like a Z. So I'm not really sure what that means. I have already kind of wear these shoes a little bit before I did the video. My overall impression is pretty positive for this shoe, to be honest. As soon as I slip my foot into the shoe, I felt like my foot is getting wrapped by all the soft and cushioning materials. It feels very comfortable. Now, I found it kind of surprised that it actually run a little bit bigger on my feet. I wear a solid size 9 for pretty much every Nike shoes, so I'm kind of surprised this one runs like half size bigger on my feet. If I knew this ahead of time, I probably only gonna get a 8.5 instead of 9. It wasn't too bad that you feel like the shoe is gonna run loose, or you're having trouble to have the shoe keep it up on your feet when you're like playing basketball. I don't feel like that would be the case, but it didn't fit perfectly perfect like all the other shoe I got. Not like the Air Jordan 1 or the LeBron 18 that I got in the past. Those shoes like size 9 fit my feet like a glove. It was like perfect. Other than that, I really don't have any complaint. It feels like the sole might be just a tiny little bit hard. I'm not sure if you wear this shoe standing up on your feet all day long or playing basketball for an extended period of time. It's gonna have any issues, but I'm gonna try that later. I'm standing up pretty much on my feet all day long. That's what you do when you're hustling on the street. So I'm gonna give it a test on next Monday and see how this shoe holds up its practical value. Well, that's pretty much it. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this purchase. If you're lucky enough to grab one of this for retail price, good for you. Otherwise, if you did what I did, you must be a sneakerhead just like me. Well, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.